Nissan is updating its lineup for 2019, as two models receive facelifts, the 2019 Nissan Maxima, and the 2019 Nissan Murano. Nissan's flagship four-door sedan, the 2019 Nissan Maxima, gets improved looks and more safety features. For starters, there are the 19-inch Hyper Silver wheels standard on the range-topping Platinum Reserve model and new alloy wheel designs across the range. There is a new body color as well, called Sunset Drift. Inside the Maxima, there are new seat materials and dashboard inserts. The rear seats get heating, which may, obviously, not make it into our market. Nissan Safety Shield 360 driver assist features are offered as an option in the lower trims, while the top Platinum and Senior Premium package models come standard with this suite. It includes driver aids like automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, blind spot warning, rear cross traffic alert, lane departure warning, high beam assist and rear automatic braking. The engine of the Maxima remains unchanged for another year. The changes on the 2019 Nissan Murano is mostly aesthetic, and they work well to bring the Murano on the same lines as the other Nissan models. The V-Motion grille gets a good makeover, and it gets flanked by redesigned LED headlights. The LED fog lights are new units, so is the LED tail lamps. There are three new body colors: Mocha Almond Pearl, Deep Blue Pearl, and Sunset Drift Chroma Flare, as well. Inside the 2019 Murano, not many changes reside. New leather options along with three new interior shades, dark wood tone, light wood tone, and metallic, are offered. 2019 Albanian Lex Muranos are equipped with Nissan's rear door alert and intelligent driver alertness safety systems. The current generation of the Murano is not offered in the UAE or GCC, but the Maxima should show up in a few months.
Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive already makes its vehicles the most capable in their segments across rough or slippery ground. And X-Mode makes them better. Previously only available on Forester, X-Mode is now also available on XV and Outback, but the latest generation Forester gets a slightly tweaked version. Don't misunderstand, Subarus fitted with X-Mode aren't trying to be rock crawlers, just make life a little easier for those adventurous owners who live life beyond the bitumen. What is X-Mode? Activating X-Mode recalibrates things like gearing and engine mapping to soften the throttle, which makes it easier to drive on slippery roads, meaning you're less likely to over-rev and keep breaking traction. Although, you can slam the throttle into the carpet and it will give you full power, like if you need to build momentum to climb up a slippery slope. X-Mode also speeds up the locking between front and rear axles by about 25% to improve grip in bumpy terrain, and the traction control acts faster to prevent wheel spin. It also works in both forward and reverse. What about the transmission? X-Mode tells the CVT to hold on to gears a little longer than normal to give you more low-down grunt at lower speeds. What's new on X-Mode? As mentioned, the top-spec Forester variant gets an additional setting for its X-Mode, and that is deep snow and mud. Don't let this confuse you, though. This X-Mode system is identical to the one in every other Forester variant, but what it does do is disable engine traction control automatically so that the engine doesn't kill power when the wheels begin to spin. In any other Forester, you'd need to do this yourself. So, the new component still leaves brake traction control active, meaning should a wheel come off the ground, it'll stop spinning with drive diverting to the wheel still on the ground. Rather, when in the deep snow mud mode, more wheel spin is allowed to help maintain momentum. It's a cool feature and it should be standard across the range. What else does X-Mode do? It activates hill descent control, but, unlike some vehicles which require you to control speeds via the cruise control stalk, X-Mode is controlled via the throttle and brake pedals. So, if you inch over crest at 5 km per hour and then step off the throttle, that's the speed the car will maintain. If you want to go a bit quicker, you simply squeeze the throttle. The other thing about X mode is it dulls the throttle sensitivity so that the car doesn't lurch in delicate situations, like when adjusting speed on a descent or when taking off on a slippery track. Hill descent control is active up to 20 km per hour, but it remains on guard until you reach 40 km per hour. And the fact it works in reverse too allows you to control your reverse descent should you decide not to continue driving up the hill.
Aside from the recalls and lawsuits, 2018 was a good year for Subaru. They launched the largest vehicle in the company's history, the all-new 3-row Ascent. The new 5th-generation 2019 Forester made its global debut, and a first-ever cross-track plug-in hybrid model hit dealer showrooms. What does the Japanese automaker have planned in 2019? The Subaru Global Platform, SGP, has been a boon to sales, as we can see with the 2019 Crosstrek and 2019 Forester. All models with the new SGP are selling well and setting new sales records. Subaru hit a home run when they spent $1 billion on developing the new architecture that will underpin all new generation Subaru models. 2019 will bring an all-new Outback wagon and legacy sedan, but WRX and WRX STI performance cars, and BRZ Sports Coupe will have to wait. Performance fans get a first-ever Subaru WRX STI S209. It breaks cover on January 14, 2019 at the North American International Auto Show Press Day event. The higher performance STI sedan is the first ever S-Series STI model coming to US shores, as it's been a Japan-only model up until now. It will be a limited production model, and Subaru hopes it will keep enthusiasm high for the iconic WRX STI performance-tuned sedan until it gets a complete remodel sometime in 2020 to 2021. Outback fans are looking forward to the next generation wagon. The Subaru wagon is surprisingly selling well in spite of needing a complete overhaul. The popular Outback is coming in 2019 and gets the new SGP like the new 2019 Forester, Crosstrek and Impreza. Look for the new 2020 Subaru Outback to get 5 significant upgrades, and sales should skyrocket with urban adventurers looking for an SUV alternative all-wheel drive vehicle. The Legacy is the only sedan in America that comes standard with all-wheel drive, but sales are slipping as they have with all sedans in the US market. Legacy will also get the new SGP in 2019, and it will help revive interest in the sedan as sales have been steadily dropping the past 2 years. The Legacy will also get a complete remodel and should have improved driving dynamics, and look for new safety technology on the all-wheel drive sedan. What's on the horizon? Subaru is working on a new all-electric vehicle. A new Subaru EV is coming, and it will likely arrive in 2021 or 2022. The new EV will likely be built on an existing nameplate and not be an all-new vehicle. Subaru will do it with help from Toyota, Mazda, and Denso. At the end of September 2017, Toyota and Mazda announced they would form a joint venture with parts maker Denso to design, test, and build components for a shared electric car platform. Torque News reported Subaru would join this new partnership in order to acquire the basic technology needed to develop their new Subaru EV. The next generation 2020 Subaru Outback will be the big news in 2019. Look for the new SUV alternative vehicle to arrive in the fall of 2019.
If you've ever been in a winter snowstorm and your vehicle left you stranded because of deep snow, you know how scary and frustrating it can be. If you need a winter vehicle that won't leave you stranded when the snow flies, or better yet if you need an extreme vehicle for off-road use, Subaru Corporation brings the new 5th generation 2019 Forester for winter warriors. Consumers in North America who need all-wheel drive are responding in a big way to the redesigned Forester SUV. In Canada, the all-new Forester SUV posted its best December ever with 1,309 units sold, a 30% increase over the same month the previous year. The SUV was the best-selling nameplate in the lineup, beating the popular Crosstrek and all-new Ascent family hauler. Forester was also a hit in the US, with Subaru of America selling 17,642 units in December, up 1.2% over the same month last year, and 171,613 total sales for 2018. Forester was the only all-wheel drive vehicle in the lineup with positive growth for December, besides Ascent, which hasn't had a full year of sales yet. Do you need an extreme winter vehicle? In Canada, the northern US and Rocky Mountain states where the winters are cold, snowy and the roads can be treacherous, Forester is a popular choice because of its 8.7-inch ground clearance and all-wheel drive all-weather capability. Another reason consumers are finding the Forester appealing is its off-road system called X-Mode that is used in more extreme situations. For the owner who wants a vehicle that will be used for more than a grocery hauler, and wants to explore the Rockies, this vehicle is rugged enough to handle it. Forester owners have typically been an adventurous group who don't leave their cars in the garage when the snow flies and take their all-wheel drive vehicles four-wheeling on the weekends and holidays. Some owners even modify their small SUVs with lift kits, bigger tires and wheels, and engine mods. They will use the Forester to enjoy extreme winter sports in the mountains around the globe. Even a stock Forester with no modifications can be used for winter adventures, like getting to the trailhead for cross-country skiing, over the pass to the ski resort for snowshoeing, snowboarding, and sledding. Subaru seems to have done a good job on the all-new 2019 Subaru Forester that launched in October. For those who lead active lifestyles, it's a good fit because of its extra ground clearance, all-weather all-wheel drive capability, and extreme off-road abilities.